it just wasn't there in the end. It's a real tough pill to swallow, but that is going to be it for Andres' run, and that's going to be it for me. I'm going to very quickly tag out because we're probably not going to have much time between sets, and we got to get the wonderful, beautiful, amazing Smar into commentate along with my beloved Umar that we have here on this side.
Yeah, it was honestly an amazing commentary that I had with you here for this one set. Obviously, Galaxy, it was an amazing commentator.
Brief,
but
beautiful. Wonderful.
Yeah,
thank you ever so much, everybody, for tuning in. Give Team Regen a follow. They bloody well earned it. Now, here is Smart and Rekka. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of Top 8 and the show.
Goodness. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Wow, that was quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick switch.
Transformed.
Suddenly smart.
There you go.
My magic trick, I like to go. But everyone, is honestly an esteemed honor to be joining you here as we delve into top 5 of Tech Republic 7. And of course, Rekka, it is a pleasure to be casting you as we take this all the way to the end of the tournament. And my goodness, I mean, Rekka, let's talk about bracket to start off, man. Like, how are we feeling?
Oh, how are we feeling? Honestly, bracket has just been absolutely ecstatic, high-octane games we've had all week. And Smart, and obviously that game was no exception. Game 5, Andres FN versus Lugi, and Lugi just managing to take it, you know. Oh, like, I would say, I felt like that Game 5 was so much in Lugi's favor, you know. Amazing. The up Bs always on point. I mean, you know Lugi. We both know Lugi, man. Up Bs were on point that Game 5. And honestly, we've got an amazing another losers quarterfinal set for this top 8. We've got Sisqui versus Raflow.
Yeah, and I mean, what a set to start off this top 5 with. Obviously, these two kind of just, yeah, Sisqui right now is the lone Spanish player, so we'll start with him. He's quite literally, you know, holding it down for his home country, of course, Tech Republic in Spain right now. So he's literally the last bastion to finally get a dub for the Spanish in their home country. But of course, I mean, what a titan of opponent, Rekka. Raflow is not someone you want to be facing any day of the week, really.
Definitely not. But honestly, both of these players, they've played so many times before, and I feel like this is honestly not many people, I feel like, would be talking about this just because of how overshadowed it might be by Bloom versus Gluto. But this is another one of those European matchups where it could definitely go either way, right? Look at this. Look how back and forth this is, where Raflow has won the last 2 sets here, Iberian Crest, but still Sisqui still got a few sets under his belt too. It can go either way, Smart, and that's what I'm telling you here. This is low-key going to be a real doozy of a set.
Yeah, this really is, because I mean, it's, as I said, this is very real. Like, the kind of being on your home turf power up is such a real thing. Like, just having the crowd behind you and cheering for you is such a massive kind of mental buff. And I feel like Sisqui is going to definitely be sort of not only feeling the pressure of that, but also kind of the benefits as well. Just having all his friends and family just cheering from it as he tries to take this win. But I mean, we saw the stats there a moment ago, Rebecca. It's definitely fallen in favor of Raflow a few times. So yes, it's gonna be a tough one. I mean, there's been 3-0s, 3-1s in favor of Raflow, and of course, Raflow has been playing with so much momentum in recent tournaments. Like I talked about earlier, that 9th for SmashCon was something completely unexpected, and yet Raflow was able to make it done. And so, as we do sit here in this top 5, you know, this is one set away from getting into that coveted top 4 spot. These two are going to be playing their hearts out. So let's get into it. Top 5 here at Tech Republic 7. This is Sisqui versus Raflow.
Yeah, let's get into it. Both these guys getting their headsets on, properly secured, getting locked the hell in for a real insane set that we've got here. Obviously, as Smart said, you know, Dark Samus versus Palutena, going to be very interesting. I mean, like this matchup here, like I said, can definitely go either way here. But Palutena obviously has that reflector on deck as well, just immediately that charge shot. You have to be a little bit more careful with it as opposed to most matches where, you know, Sisqui just fell out that charge shot willy-nilly almost. But, you know, still 60% already on to Sisqui. Goodness me.
So this as well, because like, I feel like that was a really preemptive up B from Sisqui as well, and
yeah,
so he needs to kind of slow it down, because already you can see like he's taking so much damage just from the fact that he just pressed that. I mean, he didn't really need to. He got those couple of up airs. He could have just retreated down, but kind of overextended and really ate a lot of damage for it. So just needs to, you know, get his head in the zone. Like, granted, it's the start of the game, you know, it's literally game 1, so just needs to slow it down just a teeny bit. I think it's probably what we're going to see.
Yeah, the thing is, as opposed to most matchups against Samus, where you have to kind of play by Samus's drum here, it's a bit different when it's Palutena, just purely because the momentum can shift in either direction. What the hell? Did you see that? Just ate that entire charge shot with the dash attack. This is absolutely insane. Forget the reflector. Forget the reflector. What was that?
This game doesn't feel finished sometimes, man. Honestly, it's crazy. But regardless, Raflow is gonna take that stock away with the up tilt, and of course now this is like a dangerous position for Sisqui to be in as well. Raflow with a lead is not something you ever want to fight, and now of course he can just play a bit more defensive, but instead he's like piling more and more pressure. It lapped him in percentage on the whole stock, to boot as well. Sisqui's gotta dig deep here. He's got to try and find a stock because Raflow is literally playing all over him right now.
Most definitely. So look at that, nearly trying to catch him out with that ledge from back here. Gets back to the stage, F smash instead. Oh my god, 3 stocks to 1. The guy isn't even, okay, I was going to say wasn't even above 60, but here we go, 84. Oh my god.
I mean, Sisqui's got to dig deep right now. This is a hell of a game 1 from Raflow. I mean, all these neutral airs connecting as well. This is so much damage being piled on, and Sisqui has just not been given a chance to really fight back. You can see that he's trying anything to get out of his corner, and just the sheer pressure that Raflow is piling on is making it near damn impossible.
Oh my god, impossible it does seem. Once again, the back. Oh god, man.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's just like I have to fight Bloom, then into Raflow. Like, someone to stop these kids, from entering these tournaments, man. That's what I'm thinking if I'm Sisqui right now. But you know what? I definitely completely forgot to mention that Raflow also plays like Dark Samus as well. Yeah. So if anyone knows the matchup, it is gonna be like it's gonna be Raflow. Like, the guy doesn't just play it as like a random pocket character either. He's brought it out for multiple big sets, right? Especially from what I've seen. Like, it's very, very scary, very, very scary to fight someone that also plays your character, but is playing a completely different one. So you have to do twice the amount of work to try and surmount that knowledge that this guy has. Like this time though. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're honestly so true. Because just having that knowledge of the character, and the fact that like Raflow has actually pulled out the Samus in notable sets, like this is not just kind of a random secondary. Like, this is someone that Raflow has actually spent the time to really grind out and even bring out in really big important sets. So clearly has the confidence in it. But of course that means, as you said, that he's got the knowledge of the character ingrained in his brain, so knows exactly kind of how he would fight Palutena if he was Sisqui, and of course now can sort of adapt and be like, okay, well, I would do that if I was playing Samus versus Palutena. So instead, now I'm the Palutena, I'll just do this slightly different. And so far it's been working out really well.
Very, very well indeed. And once again, it just feels like Sisqui can't even find a damn landing in some of these situations here. And even when Sisqui thinks that he's got the space to throw out charge shot, it feels like he doesn't, just because Raflow's got so many non-committal projectiles that he can just throw out, such as explosive flame, while moving around, that can just stop Sisqui from even thinking about standing still for a moment. Sisqui has to constantly keep moving, and I feel like that's a big factor in playing this matchup.
Exactly. I mean, Sisqui, he's got to try and find a way back as well. He does with that roll in. Immediate catch with the upbeat as well. Lovely stuff, just piling a bit more damage, getting the flow away from him, but still got to try and find some meaningful hits because the flow just kind of dancing all over him by now. Finds that forward edge, just get a little bit more. Got to air dodge through the explosive flame, but Flow still slowing down, trying to get the drag down neutral air into that grass, which would have taken a stock wrecker, but Sisqui is hanging on.
Hanging on to dear life here. Dash that comes through. Goodness me. Very, very scary stuff coming out. Oh my god. It just feels like Raflow, even if you get past him, there's no real stopping from you. You just continue to keep pushing on. And I feel like this is what differentiates Raflow from all the other Palutenas, where his offense is just really unparalleled compared to so many of these guys. Oh my god.
You could just see the constant pressure that Flow is finding out. But of course, Sisqui still not actually been touched yet, but still yet to take stock. Love that pressure with the charge shot into the Flow, but it's not going to be enough just yet to take it away. But that neutral air certainly going to do it. And I love the way that Sisqui's finally moving now, not to take a single bit of damage. But you know what? I'll eat my words because that automatic I mean, that felt rude, to be honest.
Very, very rude. But Sisqui, nonetheless, he's doing. Oh, hold on. Yeah, just let it happen.
Just let it happen. I mean, these neutral airs are notorious for just being able to chain into each other there, and it's just, it's so scary to get even caught by one, because you just know a series of them are going to be coming next. Of course, again though, Becca, we saw that Sisqui was just going for more of these preemptive up Bs, and it's really just harping back to that very start of game 1, where he just needs to slow it down. You know, he just needs to kind of take his time a little bit more, because Raflow, I feel like, has really caught on to what Sisqui wants to do.
Yeah, not even that, just that. It's just the main thing is, it's just like it enables Raflow, Palutena in general, for so much. Neutral air. All of these moves just become so much easier to land, especially when you're in the air. And a whiffed up B is obviously no exception. In fact, it's the golden plate, basically handing all that percentage off for free, almost. But still, Sisqui wants to get down but not out. Down but not out. Beautiful edge guarding here.
You can never count out this Spanish Titan right now. Sisqui is playing with a little bit more fire in the step. Of course, he starts to get a little bit more damage going. Again, just using the kind of fake outs with the charge shot, you know, literally just holding it in to charge up a little bit more to fake out what the flow would do, and then retaliating. We had a DBZ moment that actually works out in Sisqi's favor, and for the first time in the set so far, Sisqui has a lead.
Beautiful trade coming out from Sisqui, and even that neutral is not going to be enough to kill here. 187 Sisqui, you know. It's going to look very scary. What an insane interaction there. We saw the weak charge shot running for the jab just to check him and then continued on with the up there. Holy crap.
My goodness, Sisqui is moving right now. Of course, you know, going to get stopped by Raflow to take that stock away. But Sisqi's movement was on Paolo for so much of that. He was dancing around the stage, literally calling out all of Raflow's options there. He's getting so much damage piled on. He just needs to keep it up now, Becky. He needs to try and find this game to keep himself on the board, because I think if he gets that one game right now, it will give him the kind of the boost, the mental buff, just to keep himself in the set.
Definitely so. We're seeing the jabs come out once again here. 108 onto Raflow here. Sisqui has the percent lead, and he's gotten the stage control now. That charge shot is gone though now. Once again, Raflow's back in the running here. Can he find an opening there? Sisqui is enjoying just being underneath that platform. There's the neutral air. Back in the air, you go Sisqui, and there is another net, and barely gonna kill there. Goodness me.
Really nice stuff from Sisqui. What a way just to kind of lock in for that set. My goodness, it started off, it was looking like, oh, you know, Raflow is just gonna be all over this poor guy. Like, you know, Sisqi's just not in. But then we hit that second stock, and Sisqui kind of just woke up. He grabbed the driver's keys and he just went full into the next gear. Lovely stuff from Sisqui. Finally get himself on the board.
Yeah, amazing stuff from Sisqui indeed. Like the way at the start of the stock, where he just managed to pressure Raflow like that was insane. I mean, especially after he stopped doing them preemptive up Bs as well. You know, he played a little bit more grounded, and he played a little bit more grounded. And I really felt like Raflow couldn't really open him up, especially with the help of that platform there, in the center where, you know, he just sit underneath the platform, and Raflow would have to, you know, force himself to commit in certain scenarios. You know, very well played from Sisqui in general. But 1-1 can go either way here.
It really can. I mean, you know, Raflow is certainly not playing bad. Like, he's definitely not kind of, you know, falling asleep or anything.
Oh no.
You know, he's still very much in this. It's just that finally Sisqui has woken up a little bit. So it's going to be interesting now as we do go to Yoshi's story for this game 3.
Yeah, an interesting pick. Yoshi's story though, because Sisqui can definitely like get a lot of mileage out of these platforms too. But I guess then, yeah, very scary indeed. Into the double neutralize. Can we get a third? Nope. And Sisqui manages to get all the way back. Charge that shot a little bit there. 81%. He's struggling to find his way in here. Oh no, no, Smart.
Oh, again, it's just those new up Bs once more coming out. I mean, that one I can understand.
Oh
my goodness, that back air, that's a little bit too strong back, let me tell you. Taking that stock away, Raflow only on 42%. He is absolutely fighting his heart out right now. But Sisqui again, like, you know, goes the stock down, and somebody just, I think, awakens in him once more. Goes for that forward, sends Raflow off to that right side, still hanging on though. That stock is still there. Gets through the ledge trapping, only to be met by a series of up pairs.
Yeah, this feels really annoying to get back here. As Palutena though, will not lie to Sisqi's playing this beautifully, the pressure, but now the stage control is in Raflow's end here. Charge shot's gonna get reflected off. Oh man, there we go. Oh, cool. Washing machine.
It really feels like that, doesn't it? And sends him up with the up air as well. That was so close.
I wonder if it was max range. If it was max range, would you think he might have like...
I genuinely think he would have died there, yeah. honestly, because I mean, he literally kind of touched the blast zone there. I mean, this Yoshi story pick, I mean, that could have backfired heavily in Sisqi's favor, but thankfully he does hang on, keeps that stock, and is now taking the flows away for good measure as well. Now just got to try and find a way back through. There's obviously four, they're going to get caught out by that shield there, but no damage piled on. Sisqi's going to slow it down right now, find a little bit of damage, but that side B, you saw the player cam back, I think.
Not intentional at all, as we're seeing Raflow just slowly invade that airspace. Sisqui there gets the grab, down throw into that back air there. Once again, just keep pressuring him with that Oracle 2. Down there isn't going to hit though. Still 11%, now 20. Going to continue on for Raflow here as he needs to take out the stock quickly before Sisqui gets started again.
And again, it just feels like Sisqui was kind of all over Flow there, but it was just that one grab that gave Flow the opportunity to get back. But of course, he's still got to get to the stage, and Sisqui has been such a master of ledge trapping this entire tournament. There's definitely no easy feat to jump there. You saw Sisqui go for that forward there, but it just wasn't quite enough reach. The back air lands. Sisqui hangs on though, 154%, hanging on by a little thread right now. And the Flow is just hunting for this stock and is more than happy to take his time to find it.
Yeah, honestly, a very near miss as well from Sisqui getting to Raflow with that charge shot too. Could have completely changed everything now, but here we go. We've got Raflow with a lead, with on that second stock. Sisqui, you know, on his last one here, and off stage 2. I can't lie, it's looking like Raflow. Right now, the game is looking like it's in Raflow's favor. Oh my God, I say it has that beautiful hits there. Goodness me.
There's one player you could just never count out, Becca. It's gotta be Sisqui. Even in the most dire situations, it was looking so strong for a Flow, but it really does just take, you know, one hit with that boot to the face to take the stock away, and suddenly Sisqi's back in it. The movement as well, the retreat with the charge shot. So nice from Sisqui just to get a little bit more going, and once again, he's back in the driver's seat. Nearly took it with that forward smash as well, literally millimeters away from landing that, and you know, could have honestly taken the game just like that. Of course, he's still on the hunt, you know, sharking underneath those platforms with those up airs for Flow. Does recover high with that up B, but an up B of Sisqi's own is going to just tackle a little bit more damage. Sisqui is finally moving, feeling very good. The up smash not going to do the stock though.
Yeah, someone's pissed this guy off a little bit too much here. The Spaniard's going absolutely crazy right now. Even slowly but surely, like, he's managed to equalize this lead that Raflow has created here. And now Raflow has to play a little bit more patiently. He's realized that, you know, I've let this guy get away with a little bit too much. As he gets the down tilt back air, yes, look at that. You can see the relief in Raflow's face as he managed to get the down tilt back air, though. Beautiful stuff from him. 2-1 right now. Oh my God, how close.
Yeah, that was so close. I mean, you saw the sigh of relief in the Flow's face and just the pure kind of sort of anger from Sisqui as well, knowing how close it was. Just that frustration that, I was so close to taking that game, especially while he was at a deficit for so long during it. But of course, you know, it's only 2-1. It's not over yet. Sisqui is still playing pretty well, but he just needs to keep up. It just needs to take it to the next step if he is to take down this Palutena right now. Very scary stuff indeed for Sisqui, man. You know, it's a different type of pressure when you're on your home turf. You have all of your people behind you, and it's 2-1 to the other person. You know, that's when things, you know, it starts to click. Hopefully, Sisqui gets even more locked in than usual. We might even be able to see a game 5. We'll have to see. But there we go, up B coming out. You know, we're starting off. It's looking good for Sisqui right now. 54% already. That back air, very nice to disengage from all of that. Once again, yeah, he just doesn't want Raflow anywhere near. Exactly. I mean, this is why I quite like the Hollow Bastion pick as well, actually, because it is a smaller stage, so he can just keep up those combos, you know, if he gets them, but he has room to kind of maneuver about as well. Of course, this was the stage that Sisqui was able to take the game his ways as well. So, you know, a smart pick for himself, but of course, he's still got to try and find it. The huge forward smash on there on the Flow. Not gonna land, though. That is a staple of that Palutena player. But of course, you still got to try and find the hits. He's looking for the, you know, Sisqui once again just setting up these ledge traps. So scared to get past the retreat as well. I love every single time that Sisqui is just calling out what the Flow is going to do.
Yeah, very nice stuff indeed. Honestly, Sisqui looking absolutely dominant in that situation too. But now, you know, you've let Raflow get back to the stage. You let him get a little bit of stage control. Is he gonna relent it here? We'll have to see here. That up B missing, and honestly, I don't blame him for throwing it out that time either. Oh my god, explosive flame, getting nair dodge all the way through. Bro, this is what I mean. This is what I was talking about, Smart. It can definitely go either goddamn way, and Sisqui is going to take that first stock here.
Yeah, I mean, it literally was a game spec of pretty much, you know, whoever like dash attacked the other was pretty much going to take the stock. Obviously, we saw one there, but didn't get the kind of the proper full hit of it to actually take that stock away. So Raflow is still hunting, but finally we're starting to see the up Bs actually do its job as intended. Of course, the time to use it is when your opponent is in your face. You know, Sisqui does not want to be firing it out too early, but of course, Raflow not going to be moved, you know, by that stock loss. Is going to immediately return fire. Barely any percentage put on him. Still very much in this game, but Sisqui definitely slowed it down, Becca, and I'm liking the kind of better play from it. He's definitely not kind of just needlessly approaching the flow anymore.
Yeah, and it feels like he didn't really have the opportunity, and now I'm starting to understand why that Yoshi story pick was so useful for Palutena here. It's because of those edges as well, the way it's slanted. If Sisqi's able to get way more dominant edge guards here, especially with that down B on a stage just called a Bastion here, and it's just so much more harder for Raflow to get back. Look at him, look how much he's struggling. Look at that. Because it just doesn't give you the platform to maneuver to if you want to. So it's so linear what you have to do to get back to stage, and Sisqui is able to react to that in a much easier way. Like on Yoshi's story, we saw that, you know, Sisqui had to, you know, obviously kind of react to if Raflow would jump onto the platform. So, you know, did he need to kind of keep the space to get the forward air, you know, or was he going to just go a grounded option? Was he going to jump onto the ground? Was he going to, you know, sort of just air dodge on the platform? Basically, there were so many different ways that Raflow could get back on Yoshi's story. But on Hollow Bastion, pretty much all of those got. There is no platform there to jump to. It is that one bit, and obviously just one platform in the middle. But at that point, you're trying to get back to the center stage, which gives the opponent so much more time to react. Yeah, absolutely well said there, Smart. And honestly, look at this. An entire stock lead for Sisqui right now. You know, I feel like Game 5 is going to be imminent unless Raflow might be able to take the stock here. It depends, but look at that parry on Sisqui. His defense looks like at peak form right now as he narrowly tries to avoid the onslaught of aerials coming out from Raflow here.
Again, Sisqui just needs to find his way back to the stage, but Flo doing a pretty good job of making sure that never happened. But I love that just the jab as well, just to get Raflow away from it, does make it back to the stage. And now this gives Sisqui the chance to finally get something going. Yeah, he is a stock up. He is moments away from being able to take this to a Game 5. But it is a whiffed grab then, suddenly off to the wrong direction that Sisqui wanted. That gives Raflow the opportunity to take that stock away. But it doesn't even matter, Becca, as Sisqui finds the stock. The baller on the phones there in the crowd, and they are feeling it. Their best player in Spain is taking this to a Game 5.
Oh my god, look at them. All the thumbs up in the crowd, Ben. It's truly a chant of all time, bro. I love the Spaniards for that one. But still, Game 5, as we were talking about, Smart. And I can tell you for sure that Hollow Bastion is gonna be not gonna be picked at all. Small battlefield.
100% not. No, that stage is gone. Yeah, Raflow is not even gonna dream of going back there. But of course, you know, we are just gonna run it back. Palutena versus Samus. There's gonna be no changes on either side, and for good reason. I mean, even in that previous game, Raflow was still able to take it very closely. And Sisqui, you know, he does not want to, you know, switch up anything right now. He's pretty much, as you know, a snake and Incineroar, but why on earth would you even bring those out in this position? So we are just going to keep it up with the mains as we go to Game 5. This is the one final game to take us into top 4, and it's going to be a good one.
Definitely going to be a good one here, everyone. Oh my god. To start things off, small battlefield. You got the platforms near the ledges. Is probably exactly what Raflow wanted here. I feel like those ledge situations could just give me a little bit more easier to deal with here. But still, Sisqui started off amazingly. Beautiful, 75% on to Raflow.
And again, I feel like we've just seen this slow down gameplay here. Sisqui is actually much more happy to kind of just retreat every single time. He's not even thinking about approaching Raflow, and for good reason. Why does he need to when he's got a move that can hit you so far out of stage? And Sisqui takes a very early stock away from Raflow.
Yeah, the baller buff proving to be very strong right now for Sisqui, man. The guy is on the ball right now. 55% only on his third stock, while Raflow is really gonna have to work hard here to try and take it. But he's working goddamn hard, I'll tell you that much, bro. Nearly 100% already. He definitely take the stock if he plays his cards right here. Dash had to catch the rollout as well.
I mean, Raflow has realized, kind of just the dire straits that he can be in if, Sisqi's able to just, get carried away. So Raflow is just on the hunt, taking his time as well, just to find those hits, trying to get the stock away as quickly as he can, while also playing as carefully as he can.
Yeah, very, very scary stuff indeed. Managing to escape the explosive flame once again, Sisqui. 1-3-5, and there we go. That's going to be the stock. And I can't lie, decent comeback coming out for Raflow here. It's definitely doable, especially if he gets that first neutral there. The washing machine. Oh,
exactly that. I mean, it really does just take one tumble through the washing machine. There's a series of neutral airs, and really we could just even it right back up. But Sisqui is definitely making sure that doesn't happen. Of course, Raflow does get back to stage thanks to Sisqui just diving off, trying to get that charge shot. But I mean, it doesn't feel like Raflow's quite in it yet as he does go to triple digits. Sisqui on the hunt now to take this last stock. Again, just retreating off to that right side every single time. He's just not approaching. And if he does, it's with the back airs or something like that. He's not trying to battle up close with this Palutena.
Yeah, beautiful explosive flame coming out from Raflow to stop the charge shot as well and get that extra damage. It's literally even right now, Smart. And honestly, you go either goddamn way. Explosive flame once again being thrown out there, forcing Sisqui to move out the way. Next interaction wins, I feel. Okay,
yeah.
They got off stage.
Absolutely. I mean, like, whoever loses their stock first is going to be so crucial. And that could be it. The up throw is going to take the stock away. And Sisqui has taken Raflow down to his final stock here in Game 5. Raflow has one more chance to get himself back into this game. Needs to lock in, needs to find that stock away from Sisqui before things get carried away, because Samus can pile on damage so quickly, because the neutralize are going to attack on a little bit more. Raflow still hunting for this stock.
Oh my god, hunting here is indeed, and honestly just insane saps all around for Sisqui. Not only did he just cover immediately in front of me, he covered literally the center stage as well with that up throw. Beautiful stuff. And now, like you said, man, Raflow is desperately trying to find a way to take this stuff before the King of Spain gets any more momentum. Beautiful stuff with that down air, set flying all the way to the stratosphere.
Yeah, you could really just see the player camps as well, like how tense both of these players are. Raflow is absolutely just locked in. He knows that he's, on the back end right now, but of course he's not out of it yet. As you said before, Becca, all it takes is just a series of neutral airs to get himself back in this, but Sisqui is going to damn well make sure that never happens. Got to get through the ledge trapping as well, and that's dangerous, especially with a full charger. Sisqui does let it loose early though. Raflow makes it back, but he's still not on the stage yet. The explosive flame does a little bit of damage, but Raflow able to make it back because of that up smash from Sisqui, but it doesn't really feel like he is back yet, Becca.
Definitely not. There's been so many opportunities to strike back here. Raflow's missed a lot of them, but now he's getting the hits in. Can he close it out? But the Sisqui with a back air.
One back air to the face is all it's going to take. Sisqui takes the stock away, takes the game, and the Spanish players hang on. Sisqui locks himself into top 4 in a nail-biter game fight set against Raflow.
Wow, amazing stuff coming out from Sisqui there. That back air, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It's just that, I can't lie, it's just that we slowly felt that Raflow started to crumble near the end there. I think there was a lot of opportunities to try and take back the lead in scenarios where you got Sisqui off stage, yet every single time he'd go for similar options every single time. And